MW3 Zombies Season 5 DLC already leaked out, and it sounds kind of crazy. We'll break down all the info we have right now in this video. The first set of leaks here are as follows. Something new in Season 5 MWZ. We have a launch pad, the op thing. I don't know what it is, but you have to destroy it. Okay. A gold skull and USB can be found in the Season 5 Rift, some sort of Easter egg potentially, and there's a locked room with a key to the tower roof, wherever that's located. And here are the lines of code as well. Launchpad ping, Rift loot, again, skull and USB, Rift run tower, etc. So a lot more leaks to break down in this video, but first up on these leaks here, the launchpad sounds interesting. Right now on Urzikstan, and even in the Dark Aether Rift locations as well, you have these Dark Aether tears where, of course, you walk through, you go up in the sky, you parachute back down, you can go farther around the map, etc. But how is a launch pad different? Does it do the same type of thing where instead of going through the rift and teleporting up above, you go on the launch pad and then you fly up into the sky, and then you could use your parachute, and it's more of a seamless transition? But how is that different really from the rifts we have right now? Is the launch pad specific to the new Season 5 rift? It really gives you a certain advantage that you wouldn't otherwise have. Maybe you go up in the sky, get other loot as well. Who knows for sure, but the launchpad is being added. Sounds kind of interesting. This thing here from the files of the game, don't know what he's talking about, honestly. There's a lot of stuff here with the Season 5 Rift, a lot more lines of code that sound kind of wild that we'll break down in this video again. But, you know, obviously for the Rift itself, as we've seen for all the other previous updates, you get different loot items, a golden skull, USB to, you know, access the rift in some type of way, a locked room here with a key to the tower roof. As we'll talk about, there are some theories about where this final rift location might be. Of course, up until now, all of the rift locations have been in POIs from Al Mazrah. Thinking right now this final one might be around the Al Mazrah city area in a couple of the skyscrapers, maybe just one skyscraper, more of a vertical, almost, you know, dare I say, Die Rise style of zombies map, which is kind of crazy because, of course, it's just in a Warzone Al Mazrah location, but that would be cool to have a vertical zombies area, a small enclosed area where you're going up and down the building, you know, fights in these close quarters. That could be cool. I don't know for sure if that's going to happen there, but that's what the theories are right now. Let me know down below, where do you want this final Dark Aether Rift location to be? Obviously, ideally, it would be a uniquely made area, but of course, at this point, especially at the end of MW3 Zombies life cycle, I doubt they're doing a uniquely made map here for this mode. It would be sick, but not really likely. So Al Mazrah City could be a cool area. As I've said, the Dark Aether Rift locations, even though they're from Al Mazrah, they seem really cool. The skybox, the atmosphere, RWs, I would say. It makes it feel like you're not on Al Mazrah, so I do appreciate what they've done, but it would be a lot cooler to have a unique area. So it is what it is. They're limited down below your opinions on that. But before we go through some more Season 5 Zombies DLC, quick shout out to you for a GM if you need cheap cop points, rare unlock codes, zombie schematics, mastery cameras, and much more. A bunch of stuff over there. Use code MAP for an extra 5% off. Links are down below. But for some more leaks here on the new Season 5 Rift quest, a couple of lines of code about what we're getting. So we have search, escape rift, destroy ops again, as we talked about, find entity, boss, find remaining, relocate, reach tower top. Again, that's the tower he was referencing before. Find relics, cleanse, find the relics again, find the remaining relics, I guess, leave the rift. There's a boss at the end as well. Find, continue, cleanse, tower, etc. It's going through a lot of these here. So interesting stuff overall. It seems like this boss fight might be a bit different here. So some more on this boss. Entity boss fight, weak point on the hands. She lightning strikes you. Maybe finally we have some type of more of a unique boss here that we really haven't seen in the past. People are saying it could be Samantha potentially. That'd be kind of crazy. I don't know for sure, but a lot of the bosses we've seen thus far are kind of just very similar versions of what we have right now, manglers and stuff like that, and disciples. So I don't know. I feel like this final update, and this most likely is the final Zombies update. I know there is a Season 6 for MW3, but I doubt we're getting anything big for Season 6 of this game. I think Season 5 here, based on what I'll talk about in a second, seems like a finale update for this Zombies mode, which it is what it is, I guess. But overall, this boss and everything I'm seeing so far sounds pretty interesting. More on this here. I don't know if anyone's paying attention to MWZ anymore, kind of funny, but in Season 5, we have to find all of the first items from the previous story rifts here, so that's why I'm saying it's like a finale, almost like a Super Easter egg type of vibe, where you're going back, getting all those items there, and Mr. Peaks is the final thing you get for the Season 5 story rift here. So We have the diary, the drum, of course, giraffe, peaks is the final one, so all familiar items if you've been playing MWZ and all of the previous Dark Aether Rifts and all those Easter eggs. So seems like you're going to bring it all together for some type of, again, more of a grand ending to zombies in this game. I don't know how grand it's going to be, but it sounds the most interesting boss fight we've seen thus far in this mode, so that could be pretty cool, obviously. So in terms of that stuff, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. It sounds kind of wild there. Now, in terms of other zombies updates for Season 4 Reloaded, what we just got, we got that new, round-based unstable rift area, which is a lot of fun, but that's all we got for this update, so it's kind of lackluster. There's a chance we do get other updates and features here for this final big Season 5 Zombies update. PvPvE still is in the files of the game and continues to have more and more content added here. They're saying, I don't think MWZ PvP got cut. They keep adding a lot more features here regarding this PvP mode. So an overview of what we know so far on this mode, there'll be normal zombie bounties, PvP bounties, hunting other squads, recon point that can be acquired and can respawn, team reassigning, merging like DMZ, respawning system, weapon cases, etc. So literally will be DMZ, which again makes complete sense. I mean, MW3 Zombies is literally DMZ, but with zombies and other zombie-based objectives. But for the most part, the HUD, the layout, it's the same formula of DMZ. Behind the scenes, I could have honestly assumed that maybe they planned on bringing DMZ back anyway, but they had to make a zombies mode, and they were like, you know what, let's just take DMZ, turn it into zombies, and we'll make this mode. Now, honestly, I kind of like it. It's a fun mode. MW3 Zombies with DMZ mixed in, that type of vibe is really cool. Open world zombies, I'm down with it. I don't mind it returning next year for Black Ops 6. I do want to see round-based zombies, of course. I'm a round-based type of guy, but I think MW3 Zombies, if it had more content and more regular updates, more contract variety, more DLC perks, it would have been low-key a really, really fun mode. A mode that definitely beat expectations for sure, but instead it was a mode that had so much potential, but it just didn't live up to its potential. That's unfortunately what it is right now. So anyway, DMZ features coming to MW3 Zombies like PvP, I don't really want to see, but it does make sense, you know what I mean? So at this point, it's the end of the game's life cycle. I don't mind them adding it and, seeing how it works, because we're going to be moving on to Black Ops 6 anyway. Season 5, Season 6, who cares? Give us this PvP content. Might as well see if it works. It's probably not going to work, but maybe it could be kind of interesting. I don't know. We'll see very soon. Now, other leaks as well about possible content here for Season 5. The holdout contract did get leaked out here. Of course, we saw it back in Cold War in the Outbreak mode. Very similar to the Outlast contract right now. We have to survive a certain amount of time in a certain area. Now, in MW3 Zombies, the Outlast contract, you could leave the zone and it's a little easier. But for Outbreak, you had to stay in that area for like 3 to 4 minutes. And depending on what round you were on, being in that small area with all the boss zombies coming at you and all the waves of zombies, it got kind of intense there. Kind of like the Unstable Rift, honestly. A small, enclosed area, a lot of zombies running at you. You have to have your firepower and be ready for anything. So that could be a cool contract to mix things up here. We'll see very soon. Other DMZ contracts got leaked out again as well, like the Rescue Hostage contract, whatever it was called. So having that stuff return would be cool, but again, it's already going to be Season 5, and we haven't seen a single new contract added to the Urzikstan zone. Is it too late? Probably. It would have been cool to see every season a bit of a different contract, a bit of a different mission to do, just to mix things up here. Even if it was former DMZ missions, just to mix things up, it would have been fire, but we didn't get it. So overall here, Season 5, at least the Easter egg, the boss fight, sounds kind of cool, actually. I do like the vibes here. Being in Al Mazrah City, potentially, that sounds cool. So I think it sounds pretty sick. Obviously, is it what we kind of want? Is it ideal? Is it the best content we could ever possibly get? No, because it's MW3 Zombies. It is what it is there. But hopefully, for one final, I can't really call it super Easter egg, but one final Easter egg or rift that brings it all together, brings the mode all together. Hopefully, it's a W. We'll see very soon, but in terms of the year, let me know down below your overall opinions on zombies as a mode this year. Again, a lot of lost potential, but still pretty fun. That's it for this video. Check out Apex Gaming for a bunch of great customizable PCs, huge price decreases across the board. Links are down below. Subscribe for more. Shout out to YouTube members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.